Hey, greetings. Performance reviews, where I give you the review from technician's point of view, and today we're going to be talking about Miele turbos. Now, Miele turbos are misunderstood by a lot of people. They think they're electric, and they think that they just stop working or the motor burns out, but there's no actual motor in this. So today I'm going to show you kind of what I do to get these things back working. Now, before we get started, I just want to say I recommend you bring this to your local dealer. I don't recommend you do this at home. You're most certainly welcome to try, but I'm not responsible when you break something. I'm also going to have a link below to the replacement turbo. The replacement turbo is a worthwhile upgrade. The turbo is something that's had a huge evolution lately. This is based off the TK286, and this is worth every penny over the older models like this. So I would recommend replacing this. I would recommend replacing one of the old ones with a new one. Just my 2 cents there. 2 cents there. This is a lot more aggressive and easier. So I'll have a link down below to this as well, and your local Miele dealer. So let me show you what happens inside here. So somebody really got the short end of the stick when they bought this. This is a C2, but it's really an S5000. I don't know why this happened, but these were like a budget machine that got leaked to like Costco or whatever. So somebody spent $400 on the older technology, which is, well, sucks for them. So yeah, anyways, that's why I recommend going to your local dealer, because they're not going to mess around with that. They're going to have the latest and greatest for the same price. So let's go ahead and take this apart. Now these are plastic screws. They're really touchy. You have to either use a really big screwdriver or a coin. I'm using a rather large screwdriver for this. So that's going to come off, and there's not much you can do from there, right? But we'll have 4. Come out. Sometimes these will be Torx, sometimes these will be Phillips. And basically at this point what we're going to do is we're going to grab the neck, but I'm going to grab the exterior of the case, pull up. The puzzle continues. Again, not much we can do. I'm going to pull the other 2 screws off and have a glance inside. So again, this is air driven. This one's made 2016. All right, those guys come off. And the first thing we want to do is see where stuff has built up right there. You can just see where all the stuff is just in there. So really, first thing we're going to do is just pull out a tremendous amount of hair from this machine. Was this on the highest setting? Yeah, it was. The other thing is you have to use turbos on the highest settings. You cannot use them on a lower setting. Yeah. So you're just going to watch me pull out a ridiculous amount of hair real quick. So yeah, all that is just from the one end cap section. This is going to squeeze apart, by the way, and you're going to pull this off. All right, so that's what was just in the brush roller bearings right here. Gecko. So all that can get washed. Now, yeah, that's a lot of stuff. Washed. Now, what's unusual about this is there's stuff in the turbo as well, and this doesn't really come apart, this section. So we have the joy of trying to clean this out without taking it apart, which is going to just be a lot of poking and prodding. Basically, we're going to be pulling this off with needle nose and cutting into this for like the next 10 minutes. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut that out. All right, I've washed everything. We're going to start putting everything together. You just want to take a little drop of oil, put it in the end here on both of these. We're going to take a little bit of soap and soap the belt. This will help dress the belt, quiet the thing down. Then these guys will need lubrication as well, these sleeve bearings. Now from the factory, these would have had grease in them, but I find the oil works better in terms of performance and overall longevity. It seems to be about the same. put those guys in. Boom. That is now spinning really free and is working. I'm going to go ahead and put the cover back on the turbine. And that newer one I was telling you about, you actually can get to this cover from the other side without any tools. So that is a vast improvement. And then with this, I like to just put these back by hand real quick. And this cover is just going to slide on there. This particular cover is not sliding on. As you see, there's like a dimple right here. I feel like somebody took this apart and washed this and melted this at some point. Torque is good. And this you want to rock on. So you're not putting it straight on, you're rocking it on. So we're going to take this, make sure it's all clipped up. And again, it's not wanting to go into place. This happens all the time with these. Just got to rock them on. Now it's in place. Like I said, take a coin or really big. I'm using a number 5 screwdriver. I'm going to tighten the screws. Don't over tighten these. Be nice to these. These are pretty delicate and you'll feel where they'll stop. That is all nice and ready to go. My tray of parts is empty. Let's just go ahead and fire this up with the central vacuum and see how this spins. Alright, well, we can take some of the paint marks off it here. Well, I hope this video has been useful to you in getting your machine back up and running, or at least telling you what to replace it with or getting you to your local dealer. And if you're looking for any of my tools or supplies, there'll be a list below. Check out the description box. Give this video a thumbs up. Hit subscribe if you want to see all the latest reviews on newer vacuums. And have yourself a wonderful day.